Hello, friends! How's everybody doing on this phenomenal Tuesday? I, myself, am doing great. Fish sticks, thanks for asking. Machiavelli 3 Pro, thank you so much for the follow. I'm good. Was watching Stranger Things. Pretty good so far. Yeah, I haven't touched the new season yet, but I am excited for it. I watched all the other ones and have greatly enjoyed them, so... I am getting messaged on Discord during all of this. Sorry. How are you guys all doing today? While I scramble to get everything started here. Yeah, unfortunately, my what was supposed to be 20-minute haircut turned into like a 60-minute adventure, which is insane. My wait time for the haircut itself went from 20 minutes to 50 minutes, and I was like, you know, that's fine. I'm a patient individual. I can wait. And then, of course, I somehow get the new trainee, and she's, you know, not very confident in everything she's doing, so she keeps calling other people over to come double check her work. At one point, she's like, I just can't get the side of your hair to look right. And I'm like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, it looks fine. I don't know. And then she called someone over to come look at it, and they're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, cool. and then at one point, she's using a blow dryer on me far too close to my head, and I swear to God, she was trying to microwave my brain. And yeah, so through all of that, I finally managed to get my haircut done and get home here with only about 30 minutes late, well, 40 minutes late, I guess. Just get some clippers and a buzz cut in the mirror. I was in the military. I've had enough buzz cuts to last me a lifetime. I'm good, man. Toasty brain. Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. Oh my gosh. But of course, you know, you can't be mean to the new person. You know, they're probably panicked and like, oh God, nothing's working. So I was like, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm just coming back to you guys. You guys can wait on me. You were in the military? Yep, for 4 years. The Navy. I worked on C-130T aircrafts. Cargo planes. So, last time we were poking ourselves around this subway system here. I do think it's about time to pop out, because I think we've seen where this goes, and drop our stuff off and then go to the Beantown Brewery, because my character is insane, so I want to go somewhere with a lot of alcohol and drink all of it and then get rid of my disease. Did you fly them? Nope. I was an aircraft electronics technician, which means if there was power running to it, I fixed it. Even if really I wasn't supposed to be. So I worked mostly on the avionics and radio transmission equipment. Had to make sure that the pilots could fly it. So you can repair aircraft? I mean, yeah? I can repair specifically C-130T aircraft. If you throw an F-16 or something in front of me, it's gonna be a whole different story. I would at least have the ability to read the wiring diagrams and chase down issues, but every platform is its own beast. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this heads outside. And I don't know that we want to go outside. That seems like it might be a bad idea. So, I think I'm going to go back the way I came. And then drop all my stuff back off at base before we go assault the brewery. Aircraft repair, is not glamorous as well, I'll tell you that much. If I never have to wash an aircraft again for the rest of my life, it'll be too soon. Oh, sweet, quantum. Aircraft washes were the worst thing I have ever done in my life, period, hands down. Especially because, I know I've said it on stream before, but I am not a tall individual. I am quite small. And so they would, small equals, you know, you get to go under the aircraft and get covered in the dirty soap that's coming off of the aircraft that's full of turpentine and also makes your mouth go numb. Which, I'm sure 20 years down the line when some obscure medical thing pops up for me, I'll know why. Oh yeah, we haven't seen cases of this since 1964. It's like, yep, that's that aircraft soap. I googled the plane and I have to say I think they look very nice. I love military. The military aesthetic can be pretty interesting. Personally, I liked the plane even though it was old as dirt. All of our aircraft were like, I think our youngest one was from 82 and our oldest was from like 97 or something. And all of our birds that we got were actually hand-me-downs from the Marines. And they were just like, well, the Marines aren't going to use these for refueling anymore, so you guys take them and use them as cargo planes. And that's what we did. I love World War II warships and tanks more, though. That's totally fair. I've never been like a huge, I don't know, military/history type guy myself, but I can see the fun in it. Honestly, I joined because I was like, well, free college. Oh, chat, I will say, update on the whole hitting 100 followers reward thing. I got in contact with my artist friend, and she's agreed to draw the goat and a few different outfits for it. And we should have it by next week. So tune in next Tuesday to check out the new goat that you guys are going to be able to play dress up with. It's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Seeing the art that she was doing, it looks really, really fun, really cute, and really just ridiculous. Yeah, I love hearing the M2 Browning has been in service since 1933 and some of the guns are actually that old. That's insane. I had no idea. I mean, Bismarck and Triplets are my favorite ships next to the Olympic class ships. So Titanic, Olympic, Britannica. Yeah, so the funny part is being Navy, I never actually saw a ship. Never saw a ship, never did a tour, never any of that. And honestly, from everything I heard about my buddies that came back from the fleet, or like other people that came to our squadron from the fleet, I'm kind of glad I never had to. Fish sticks would let, is that ghoul that's stuck in the door the one that you just spawned? I think it is. What if I can? Yeah, there ain't no way I can hit that. What if I? 3 XP. Aww. I shouldn't have gone back for it, chat. The XP wasn't worth it. Bamboozled. Don't suppose you got any Curex for me? No, alright. Oh, I wanted to jump scare you with the goal. Yeah, unfortunately, as most of the reward point things state, Fallout's not meant to do this, so sometimes the enemies will spawn in weird places. Which, by the way, if you guys have any suggestions of other things that you think might be cool and other reward points ideas, please let me know, because implementing these are fairly easy. And I'd be more than willing, this is not where I want to be, more than willing to add more. And also, if I know I put like delay or timers and cooldowns on the things, if it's too much one way or the other, you think there should be more or less, just drop messages in the Discord, let me know. I always check the Discord. Maybe do things like spawning in Minecraft. Yeah, I'm not sure how I could do that. So, to reveal a little bit of the movie magic here that's going on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That was scary. As I was saying, to reveal a bit of the movie magic here. Insane means no VATS accuracy. Yep, I'm kind of picking up on that. Terrifying. In the background, I have touch portal running, and every time you guys claim one of the rewards, what it does is it hits a function key on my keyboard that I've mapped to in-game to run the console commands for Fallout, so spawn X mob. And the problem is, other games that don't have that, I don't really have a way to link into it. I'm sure is probably some pretty easy JavaScript that I could write up something myself. I would like to play a sound too, like a monster sound, so you think something is there, but you see that someone just redeemed a sound. Okay, that's actually a good idea. I don't have a pencil. Definitely not alt-tabbing. Oh, where's my phone? Specifically, I'll rip the ghoul sound from the Fallout files, so then I'll think there's a ghoul there. Notes. Nope, not night. Notepad. While the game's loading, hopefully, and not frozen. Hit it with a little... Make a sound to scare me. Boom. Saved. Hey, it didn't crash. What is a Deathclaw? Oh yeah, I could do the Deathclaw sound too. Oh no, is there like a rad storm going on? This isn't even... Is this... Where am I, chat? I am not near Hangman's Alley. The best sound would be Sentry Bot. Oh god. Yeah, maybe if you want to see me die of a heart attack. Maybe I'll do it because I can set it up to play a random sound. So I'll have it pick from a list of like random Fallout creatures. No, what is a Deathclaw? You don't know what it is? Oh, Deathclaws are incredibly large monsters in Fallout. I mean, they're just giant monsters, right? And the thing is, in this mod that I'm playing, they're even more hard to kill, especially because my character's not very strong. So they're terrifying and would probably murder me if spawned. Every time they've been spawned so far, they've murdered me. I'll tell you that. Maybe the minigun spinning up. Oh. I'm not going to remember all of these, so if there's a specific noise you want me to throw into the mix, make sure you throw it into the Discord. Okay, yeah, I remember killing these guys. Okay, we're going back to the way we needed to go. We do have an infection now, which I don't think we can cure. Right? We've run into this issue before. I might be able to make antibiotics. I did just get some brain fungus, so yeah, I might be able to. I would like to be at a reasonable amount of health before I storm the brewery. Also, I'm thinking about randomizing the pennies from heaven redemption to be between like 1 and 5 bullets of a couple different calibers. Brain fungus is that bad? Actually, in this one, it's good. It gets rid of radiation. Drugs. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Nope, touch portal's up, but I guess I was transitioning at the time. 2 seconds. Drugs, which key is that? Eeny, meeny, miny, why can't I read? Give food, give water, give drugs. F12. Okay. And the nice part is I can always, if I miss it, I can just do this. Addict. Modded, you glorious man. Oh, now we have to walk for 2 minutes. That's fine. I thought I was actually over encumbered. I was like, wait a second. We are no longer addicted. I think this is the first time since the start of the game we haven't been addicted to alcohol. I love it. Well, now we get to enjoy the ambiance of this deserted subway tunnel. And I really hope nobody spawns any animals, because I can't run. I think it cured your insanity for now. Yep. Just enough to get rid of my insanity. I really wish we could smoke the cigarettes to get rid of, like, give us sanity, but have a chance to become addicted to cigarettes. I only have 7 minutes, so you need to leave. Fair enough. Well, hopefully we can make it back to base in 7 minutes. Ooh, walking through the town is going to be a bad time. Already picked that fungus. It is also very interesting to play the game with immersive HUD and not know whether or not I've been spotted. It does make the game a lot more intense. I will say, spoiler for next Tuesday, chat, one of the outfits that I'm giving the goat is a Fallout outfit, so. I saw her mock-up of it and it was very cute. And there's still radiation. Back down into the tunnels. Semi-immersive HUD is really good with nothing. I feel like with absolutely nothing, that would be insane. I just noticed that my subscription to yours ended, so that means I've been in your community for over a month. Oh! That makes me feel so good. Modded just resubbed to me last week for 6 months, and it blew my mind to think that Modded has been around for 6 months. I just hit my year of streaming. What is it? It's still May this month, yeah. So it's like, it's insane all the people that have been around for as long as I have. You guys are the best. Just gonna take a nice little sit here. I have a question about bits. Sure, shoot. It's great, but difficult with no HUD. Oh yeah, I'd imagine it would be insane with no HUD. Especially if it's there's no, well, I mean, I guess there's no crosshair with this either. Which makes my, what's it called? Hip shots I've been making pretty good, that's all I'm saying. Hopefully that rad storm is over. Because the Beantown Brewery, last time we went there, it was filled with rads, so I would like to be at an okay rad position before I go in there. Trying to think, where is my closest science station? If I have to make antibiotics. Dang it, it's not over. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. You guys just get to see me walk back and forth through this small section. What happens? Do you keep them as bits? Can you cheer them in other streams, or do you get money off of it, or is it only a one-time thing that you get the cheer? So what it is every bit is technically a penny to me. So 100 bits being $1, and that's money in the same way that a subscription would give me money. When you buy them, you can use them in any stream, though. We're gonna wait for 3 hours. We'll be alright. Mildly dehydrated. That's fine. Doesn't affect my carry capacity, does it? Nope, then I don't care. Okay. Hopefully the rad storm is actually gone this time. Wait, I buy 100 bits for 5 and you get $1. Wait. So if you buy $5 worth of bits, it's probably going to come out to something like $6 or something like that. And then if you give me, let's say 100 of those bits, I get $1 and you keep 400 to use on other streams or whatever. Or so, oh no, wait, I was, okay, yeah. Oh my God, stupid rat storm. You know what? Can't. How long do I think this rat storm's gonna last? Is it? We're gonna wait 2 more hours. If it's not gone, I'm walking to the base anyway. $95 is $2 or euros. There might be a different conversion rate for euros, which would make sense, yeah, because I think it's €1 is equal to $2. So that would make sense. Just sitting here with our friend, everybody. What's his name? Survivor? I'm gonna call him Steve. Steve, you're a good guy. Thanks for keeping us company while we wait out the rad storm. I'm gonna wait 3 more hours. Good old 10 a.m. Best time to leave the subway tunnel. Just scuttle on out of here. You know what?
Keep it clean, Boston.
There you go, buddy.
Dispose of food waste in the marked receptacles.
Yeah, that's for you. Thanks for keeping us company, Steve. Great guy. £1, I think that, or €1 is roughly equal to 90 cents. Is that right? I thought the euro was worth more than the dollar. I don't know. I am not an economist. I am a computer scientist and engineer, much to Modded's chagrin. Other way around. Oh. Learn something new every day. Yeah. Heading home, chat. $1 is 0.93 euro. Gotta love them freedom bucks. Don't you guys love the beautiful ambiance of... I mean, legitimately, Fallout 4 is a beautiful looking game, but also I was gonna say the place I decided to set up base where there's a bunch of bodies hanging outside of it. Actually, can I get rid of those? I don't really want my house to be called Hangman's Alley. Can I change the name of this place? Oh, it's good to be home, chat. Good to be home. I think the walking should almost be done. $1 is less than £1. Okay. So, fungal purge has a chance to remove parasites. We don't have parasites, we have an infection, right? Yeah, we got an infection. Do we have anything to cure an infection, chat? Let's see. Nope. Caffeinate, Smedex, mole rat meat, Nuka-Cola, Radaway, Stealth Boy, Ultra Jet, Vodka Whiskey, and XL. Doesn't look like it, chat. Where's our closest science station? I know there's one over here. But there's also one over in Lexington, isn't there? Yeah, I think we can go over here. Lexington, right? Would Beantown Brewery have one? There might be one there. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. Let me bust open my old science kit here and see what it takes. It doesn't tell me what it takes to make stuff here, unfortunately. Wait, did I take chemist too? I forget. Oh, I didn't. Shame. How close am I to my next level? Oh wait, chemist 2 is at 16. That's why I haven't taken it. Lame. Okay. I'm sure antiseptic is required in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna take like 4 of these bad boys. Arrow, aid, Lanius. We're also going to take acid, because I don't know if it is or not. But I think it also requires not a fungal purge, glowing fungus, and there's a chem station in Beantown. Yeah, but then I'd have to fight through Beantown with an infection, and that seems like a good way to get myself murdered. We've got brain fungus. I do want to drink a bunch of Nuka-Cola, though. Get my sanity back up. We're going to do that, chat. We're not going to drink the Quantums because I think I needed those for something. We'll drink the rest of them. I can't get addicted to Nuka-Cola, right? We're gonna sprint over here real quick and go see what we need to make ourselves some antibiotics. I still can't believe we haven't found any antibiotics this entire time. Done a pretty good job. Yeah, we're heading for that building over there, chat. And if memory serves, this entire area should be pretty clear. I'm gonna pull out my good rifle just in case. Okay, when I said if memory serves, that means you're not allowed to be here, dude. Yeah, you. Okay then. Rustic backpack? How much does that give me? Probably not as good as the one I've got on, right, chat? Yeah, not nearly as good. Yeet. You know, these people would have a lot better time if they just stopped trying to kill me. Don't they know this? Remember the 5.56 discussion we had last stream might be worth taking a look at. Oh, for sure, 100%. I definitely plan on picking the 5.56 up. Oh, actually, that is a good point. This guy had a 45 rifle, didn't he? Combat rifle? Yeah, we might be able to kit that out. I know we got a bunch of combat rifles at home, but it's still worth grabbing real quick here. There's not a chem station in here, if I remember correctly. Also, why do I always gotta get the worst one from ghouls? It's always infection. What's that? Crab? That's fine. Muck crabs aren't no big deal. Oh, but you. can't. Oh, that is cool. Poke your little head out here, Mr. Ghoul. Look, I've got literally 1 health point left. Where else is my infection spreading? Wait, is that the right building? Am I going to the right building? Also, why did my map not get updated when I went there last time? Something tells me I'm going to the wrong building. Is it that building? Oh no. I think my brain is actually turning on. I think it's over there. I'm gonna use my brain for once, chat. Ticonderoga doesn't have a map marker. That's the one I was looking for. Not Lexington, Ticonderoga. And it's that bad boy over there, if I remember correctly. Mata was just going to let me walk all the way to the wrong building. Oop. Oop. Oh, oh, oh my god. What are you doing? Get out of the water. Oh my god, I took so many rads because I slipped. Oh, sweet, free IED. You know what? I don't like the way you're looking at me. Jesus, these things are hardy. I'm a little mad. I'm not super mad, but I'm a little mad. The dude ate 2 bullets. Okay, that's fine. We're back here. No big deal. No big deal. Except the game's having a little bit of a hard time for some reason. Just everybody okay, yeah. Oh. Everybody make sure you're saying the proper prayers to Todd Howard so we can play the game. Everybody knows he gets jealous if you don't mention Skyrim at least 3 times a day. Please spam your Todd Howard faces in chat. Let's go to the right building this time and not get killed by a muck crab. Also, hey, we can not take a bath in nuclear water this time. See, I'm so good for it, chat. Hey, there's no IED this time. One over there, but middle of the road over here. Shame. We don't get the IED. What? Is the building? No, it's on the other side. 1 second, chat. Let me make sure I don't have anything running in the background. The game is being laggier than usual today, so. Let me make sure I'm closed out of everything that is not Fallout or stream related. I think I'm good. One second here. Modded. Modded, why did a deer spawn when I tabbed back in? Why did that deer one-shot me? I have no words. That deer absolutely demolished our character. Okay, back at it again. Angry deer doesn't like goats, I guess. True. Oh, man. It's funny. I like the deer one the most because sometimes it just gives me free food, and sometimes it spawns the mother of all deer that just rips my character's head off. There's really no knowing which one it's going to spawn. Okay. We've made it. I just want to cure my infection. Is that too much to ask? Also, I love how last time I spent the whole time looking for Cure X, found it, cured all my illnesses, and then right at the start of the stream this time we get an infection again. What if you just like fucked off though? I ain't about to die to another crab. Okay. Building's right over here, right? It's over there. This game is bound to be a little janky around Boston. Been lucky so far. Yeah. I just don't want it to be hitching so much because I don't want... That's probably a bad viewing experience. Famished. Where am I at? Famished and thirsty. Charisma, endurance, luck, intelligence, perception. I'm fine. I've already got 1 hit point anyway. What's 4 less endurance gonna do to me? Okay, Ticonderoga is over here, right, chat? I really hope the Creation 2 engine is just phenomenal. Like, it doesn't even have to look great, honestly. I just want it to run smooth. I don't even care if there's bugs. I just want a well-optimized Bethesda engine. Is that too much to ask for? One where I don't have to worry about frame dips for no reason. Oh, pack a cigarette. Okay. Hopefully we brought everything we need to make antibiotics. If we didn't, I'll probably reload a previous save, grab what we need, and then fast travel so we don't have to walk all the way back here. Y'all saw me do it once. You don't need to see me do it again. I've seen some people imagining what Starfield would look like in Unreal 5.
How are you?
Look, Unreal 5 is phenomenal. It's... I mean, hell, CD Projekt Red is making one of their next games in that, so that should just tell you how good it is, where they're like, we'll actually move away from our own engine and use UE5 because it's so good. Cutting edge 100%. That's where Unreal's getting all the money to buy exclusive rights to games. I wouldn't mind poking around with it and making some, maybe like a basic game or something. Where's the science station? It's all the way at the top, isn't it? Correctly.
Let's
Gentlemen?
get out of here, huh?
No, I'm specifically here for a reason. Okay. Chemistry station. Healing. Antibiotics require chemist 1, 2 purified water, and 3 stem packs? In what world? Can I make stem packs? I can. Hub flowers and steel. Have any hub flowers? I was always surprised Epic could make such an amazing engine given how they are relatively small. Yeah, I mean, they do great work. Well, shit. So technically, I would need 6 antiseptic, 4 blood packs, 4 hub flowers, and 2 steel. And then I could make the antibiotics. Is there any other way to get rid of infection? I just need to like always have this slathered on my body. I don't think so. I know last time we tried to sleep it off, but that didn't really seem to work well. Well, guess we gonna do the next best thing. How much is it for deep pockets? Armor 2? That's it? Okay. Might think about taking that next just so we can put deep pockets and everything. Oh, there's a weapon bench here too. Oh. This is a good base. I wouldn't mind moving my stuff over here if I could. It is an interior cell too, which would be awesome. Does Ticonderoga have a... It doesn't have a workstation here, does it? Like, I can't customize stuff, right? Yeah, for Frost it does seem pretty good. Not too out of the way either. Yeah, I mean, this just seems like a great base of operations if I could customize it. The only thing I'd want to customize is make a new bed, like a fresh bed, to make sure I didn't get any diseases from it. Because I'm fairly confident that if you sleep in your own bed, you have a better chance of not. Or maybe it's just like any bed as opposed to like a mattress on the floor. I don't remember. Okay. Well, good to know this is here. In case I need that. Damage 3,972. There are mods that let you build settlement workshop. I might do that, honestly, just to set it up here.
Huh?
I don't really see any reason why my character shouldn't be able to set up here. Except for the Federation is here, but like I'll RP it that I murdered them, kill them, and take it over. I'm okay with that. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I'm just taking one last look around here to make sure I didn't miss anything. We're not going insane today, boys. Actually, I'm gonna save those for when I do go insane, and then that should help when I'm insane, right? Pull me out of insanity. Taste of that sweet, sweet Nuka-Cola. I am famished and thirsty though, so. Pink fungus. Do I not have any cooked food on me? Got rat meat. Uncooked, uncooked. Okay, it's all uncooked. I'm gonna go upstairs and cook my food real quick, chat, before we get out of here. Which means I need wood. I know there's got to be a clipboard around here. Yeah, that would be the only annoying part is like not being able to scrap stuff like all of this for wood so I can cook.
Careful there.
Can I repair the elevator? Can you repair the elevator in the base game? I remember being able to take the elevator up here. Maybe I'm crazy. Alright, just need a little bit of wood. Okay, chessboard should work, I think. Mini nuke, blood torch, turpentine. Bowling pin? Those are made of wood, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, we'll be moving into here next time, chat.
Hey,
For sure.
quiet, all right? Yikes.
What? Shut up. We asked you. Got 4 wood. Okay. Pick up the deer meat. The rat. There we got. Ah, that's right. Some pork and beans. Salisbury steak. Alright. From the top. Cooked pork and beans, couple of rads, so that's fine. Like Salisbury steak. Where am I at? Still peckish. I need one more piece of food. And that will be our grilled venison. Properly fed. AP is back to the way it should be. Now we will roll up out of here. Try this. Oh, interesting. Get out of my way. Try it right. Player.place at me C1AEB. You need to clear the enemies from this location.
Hey, be careful out there.
Don't worry about it. Wait a second. What am I waiting on? Set angle X0. I kind of like the jaunty angle of it, honestly. That's very in keeping with Dirty Harry. Let's see, let me make the here. Okay, do the robots explode? I think they do. Oh my gosh. Yo, I hate this. That is so many rounds that I didn't want to use. You're kidding me, right? I don't think it should explode, right? Okay, it didn't. If killing all of the people in here doesn't work then, modded, then I will do that command. I like the idea of Dirty Harry also just murdering everyone after claiming it for himself. Everybody, I can't believe that robot took that many rounds to take out. That makes me mad. Strange fish? Okay, that should be the last guy in here, right? Yep, that's Cambridge, so we'll give this a shot. If for some reason this didn't work, then we'll just reload the save. Set owned by player, then leave the cell and return. Okay. I shall give that a shot if this does not function properly. I think, honestly, it probably wasn't the Federation people. It was probably that robot. Let me see. Hey. Oh, yeah, okay. This a little load. This should be us coming into Ticonderoga. Modded with the real MVP status right now. Hey!
Just keep your hands where I can see them.
This is going to be my building soon, so you better keep your hands where I can see them. Okay, come up here. Set it up at the top level, because of course we will. Okay. Over here is a good place. Well, actually, I don't remember if we can repair that elevator or not. I don't think we can, but we'll put it here. This is from the Nexus Workshop anywhere. That is...
Huh?
That's fine.
Hi.
Okay,
how are
so
you?
now... Set PV. Owned... Oops. Set B. Owned by player true. Set EV visited by player true. Then we leave the cell and come back in. I do like the idea that Dirty Harry walked into Ticonderoga and was like, yeah, I like this. It's mine. Down we go. The real fun part is going to be ferrying everything over from Hangman's Alley to here. I'll probably do that off stream so y'all don't have to watch that. Used by the Redeemers who crafted it from actual destroyed robots, the robot armor is heavier and offers more protection than standard metal armor. I don't think I ever used heavy armor in the base game. Should be easy enough to check if we can do this. Probably don't need everything in Hangman's Outpost is still good. That's true. I'll probably just move my a lot of my crafting stuff to here since it's got the 3 different workbenches, and also this is where I'm gonna need to come back to make drugs. Okay. Let's see. If it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. Need to clear the enemies out. Something about it. Still didn't like something about it. We are going to go ahead and move this in. Better if you read the Nexus page. Yeah, I'll probably set it up off stream. I don't have to sit here and watch me fiddle with it. Not a big deal either way. I mean, we're almost to the point where we can make all of these at wherever we are, so. Take the chems. I also came up here for the chessboard. So we can go cook our food. Then, yeah, I guess we're just gonna head to Beantown because we don't really have a choice. Pre-war. Apparel, nope, aid. Let's see, we've got cooked pork and beans. Grilled venison, and then be cooked something, right? Did I cook something else? Oh, rat steak. There we go, properly fed. Alright, on to Beantown, chat.
See a raider. You act fast.
Alright, yeah, receipt raider, blah, blah, blah. Do wish that elevator worked. Damn.
I'm more worried about personal protection. You know, someone coming at you when you're not expecting.
Yeah. No one would ever do that, right? Is there a decent group of enemies around? You get an easy level up with the Fat Man. Oh, God. Trying to think if there's like a group somewhere. Maybe the Alliance over in the thing. You know, I could. Oh, no. You know, I was like, I could probably take the Fat Man with me to the brewery, but something tells me that's not going to end well for me. Because with the way that they turned up explosions on cars, there's no way they didn't crank up explosions on the Fat Man, right? Okay, we'll just cut our way across here. Why do I have this marker here? Actually, don't remember. I'm sure there was some specific reason I needed it at some point, and moving it's going to absolutely kill me, but whatever. Yep. Alright, chat. Keep an eye out for any building that looks like it might contain medical supplies. You know, chat, we're better armed and better armored than last time. And there's a medical facility right here. You know what? I'm just gonna dip my toe into this medical facility over here. Just gonna stop in, say hey, see how things are going. You know, ask them how their day is. Again, such a simple change. Getting an infection and crafting becomes an interesting and necessary part of the game. Yeah, 100%. I gotta recommend Fallout Frost to people. The only problem, obviously, is the esoteric story, in the same vein that games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring have esoteric story, where there's not really a goal per se. I feel like this is the one thing I would change about Frost, is whatever character you start with, it should give you a reason to leave the wasteland and like a direction to go to like start trying to find a way out of the wasteland. That way people have a direct way to go, because obviously I know from what I know about Dust that, you know, we're supposed to try and get out of the wasteland. At least that's what I assume. The story is very interesting if you can find it and figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Which is great for those of us that want to dig and claw and really put in the time and effort. But for the average person, they're just going to be like, what do you mean there's no arrow pointing me to the next story? And it might be good to find a balance between the two, you know? Between the hand-holding typical Bethesda style and Frost's I don't know how to describe it. Besides esoteric, just like you're kind of thrust out on your own. Good luck. Not sure that there is a sweet spot for that. I'm sure you could find something, right? I mean, if I look at games like Morrowind, I would say that that is a more of a sweet spot than what this currently is. Hell, even Oblivion had more of a sweet spot. But Skyrim is kind of where they became too handholdy, in my opinion. I always like it's over near this thing. Not necessarily this is how you, like, a direct way to get there, you know? Kind of contrary goals to each other. Yeah, but like, I think you could get you could make something work. You could at least have a better system than it is. We good? We good? Alright, we seem good. Aw. Free cow meat. So, what is this? Kendall Hospital. We haven't been in here yet. Seems like if there's some Curex or antibiotics sitting around, a hospital's a good place. Process isn't for average mass gamers, but I take your point. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. But I feel like you could extend your audience a little bit by giving them that hook, you know? Because if you look at a game like DDA, that game's got no hook. It's just like you're thrown in, figure it out. And like, of course I love that. Same reason I like Frost. But most people would just look at it and be like, but I don't know what to do. Then again, that being said, for the whole average gamers thing, everybody liked Elden Ring. But I guess Elden Ring does also kind of give you pushes in the right direction, right? The lady tells you where to go. The bosses kind of lead you. There's definitely a guy in here, chat. That's an IED. Thank you. Ooh, I can unlock that. Make sure I'm not gonna get shot in the back first. That sounds like a turret. Nail. Work. Okay. Elden Ring is linear in some respects, at least compared to this or DDA. Yeah, I 100% agree. Back? Nope, so it doesn't end in a K. It doesn't have an N-A-I-L. BRB needs some tea. Sounds good. Always liked this mini game. It's kind of like a little bit of relaxation in a super chaotic world. Walk. Back. Nope. Fail. Can't be walk. Swap. Cost does not share anything with walk. Oh, it can't be cost, right? But it can't be back and it can't be walk because I picked those two.
Nice.
I don't know. Whatever. Open the door. So I think he knows we're here, chat. What if we just like one of these, right?
What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it. Wait, we cured our addiction. Why are we still shaking like this? I guess, you know what? Maybe it's because we have an infection. Wait and find out. Nope. Just maybe kind of jiggle my way through. Excuse me. Maybe get it. Okay, no. We're not getting in there, chat. But at least let us take those guys out. I hear the turret. I do not see the turret. Fine. The hell? That person just fall down off the roof? And then die? Ooh, I'm gonna take... Chat, remind me to take wood when I see it so I can cook up the rest of my food that I've got on me. I hear the turret. I know I'm just gonna get shot in the back by this turret. Ooh, 44 rounds, 45 rounds. Is the turret on the second floor? Is that why I'm not seeing it? That would make sense. That'd be sneaky, chat. Guys, honestly, like, I don't want to kill you all. I just need some antibiotics. Like, help me help you. While keeping an eye out. Teddy bears are leather, right? Body kept moving, head stayed in the same place. Tactical quality 10mm. Can I have a 10mm on me? No, but 50 damage at pop seems pretty good. I'll hold on to that for a little bit. Bunch of beer bottles. I think we have a lot of bottles at home, right? And I don't have that much weight to spare right now.
What?
And we're probably heading to the brewery after this, so I don't think I need any more bottles at this moment. I was hoping that would break the light. Occupied. Law enforcement. I believe law enforcement automatically shoots back at everything that shoots at it. I don't even know what all of the modes do. I've always just picked law enforcement. Hope the great work, buddy. Finally found the turret. Do I have any hand grenades on me? Don't. Shame. Actually, I don't know if the turret's gonna shoot at it. Zoom, 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 zoom. We're good. Addictol, Radaway, Doctor's Bad, Radix, Purified Water, and Antiseptic? Are you kidding me? It's a fucking motherload there. Nothing seems too good here. I do know I need more screws. Soap is antiseptic. Taking that. A nice clean bed there. Take a nap later. Okay. We found the turret. This might be a bad idea. I'm gonna save. Okay. I think that was probably worth it. No, we don't have to worry about that. There is another survivor around, though. We heard them talk. We gotta keep our eye out for that chat.
This area, all
A melon. Not the first strange fish we've gotten. Let me look at those. Strange fish. Gives me rads, and it's not good on my sanity. Maybe if I cook it, it'll be better.
Hostile target detected.
Not shooting at me, right? No. Okay, there's a lady down there. They're fighting. Cool.
Oh, now it's on. Playing games with me, huh?
Microscope. Yo. There's a body here? Oh, yeah, there is. Doesn't sound like the...
Cover until the danger has been eliminated.
Get him, Protectron! I believe. Snapper. Get him. Come on. Give him the old 1-2.
Use of deadly force.
Come and get some light slap.
Law enforcement authorities.
Oh, come on. Oh, give him the double axe handle there. Oh.
Your violation of false.
You know, I tried killing one of these Protectrons earlier, and they were hard as hell, so something tells me the Protectron's gonna win this.
Ain't nothing. Why don't you just die?
Parried the robot. Come on. I'm not gonna fire at her because the free XP might be nice, but I think the Protectron would turn on me.
Engaging hostile target.
I got all day.
Shame I can't see. Okay, her head is fine, torso's fine, arms are fine, legs are fine. What about you? Your left arm's a little beat up, but the rest of you is fine. Comics. Get him.
Your safety. Please
Get him.
take cover until lawbreaker is dealt with.
Alright, well, you guys keep up the good work. Oh, night vision heavy assault rifle. The robot go down? Holy shit. Person was a beast, apparently.
What the hell was that?
How heavy is this heavy assault rifle? 22 pounds. Okay. I'm good. It's a shame we didn't find not a single antiseptic. What in the hell are you doing here, Death Wish? What do you mean? I've killed everybody except one person. That one. See? Wait, was that the one? We are fine. I need some antibiotics. Where else am I gonna find them if not this hospital? That one lady downstairs did kill a Protectron, which is a little intimidating, don't get me wrong. See, not a worry. We did get a whole bunch of really good stuff. We got like purified water, some Radaway, stem pack, some more Dictol, which is amazing. So when we inevitably go on our alcohol binge after Taking the brewery, we can get rid of our addiction instantly. Tactical heavy hunting rifle. Can I even carry it? No, I didn't think so. I hate leaving weapons behind. Ma, did you underestimate Dirty Harry? Okay. That out nice and safe. Oh. This should help break your addiction to collecting crap. You'd think, but it honestly just makes me want to collect more crap.
What the?
And that's where you're wrong, kiddo. No, there are survivors around here. Probably gonna have a mental break again in the middle of this, but that's fine. Can't feel bad killing people that are attacking you. That's just, you know, science. Wait a minute, is this the very start? No, this isn't the start. It's the 6th floor. What am I talking about? You get 2 colors for your baby's bassinet. Blue or gray. That's it. Nothing in between. Sure nobody else is coming. I think we're good. Take the teddy bear because they're leather. Don't care about bolt weapons anymore. We're better than that. Take that squirrel on a stick. Thank you. That's just overkill. Like, that's unnecessary. Look, if there's not antibiotics anywhere in this place, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this whole section of this area. Isn't there a Deathclaw at the bottom of this?
Open fire!
Whoa! Yep, in the base game. Okay. I kind of expected them to follow me a little bit harder than that. Hello? You guys lose sight of me already? Gotta cut the pie. Okay, well. Expected a little more of a pursuit than that. I guess they weren't really that close of friends. In fact, she probably didn't even like the guy. Glad that she's got more food to eat, I guess, or something. Come around the corner and we can... Okay, yep, not a problem. There they are. Hey, free meal over there. Hey, level 15. No, there's a guy over there. Yeah, I think we're good. Level up. Interesting. I forget what I was going to take this time around. What's that? R? Not learned. So we're at rank 1. We were going to take rank 2 of this, right? I think that's what we were going for. And there's nothing else we really need right now. Sorry, chat. I'm just looking through these. Maybe armor. I was thinking about armor too. Ooh, deep pockets. Yeah. You know, honestly, that's way worth it. More than locksmithing right now. So it'll be armor 2, then chemist 2, then locksmithing 2. I think that'll be fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that, chat. We can slap some extra big pockets into our stuff. Alright, we're gonna sneak through here, chat. Still a turret active somewhere. Keep an eye out for me, modded. Tell me when you see it. That doesn't look like a turret at all. It's like a person. Where's my sanity at? Oh, I'm fine. Not gonna come out of there, are they? I'm gonna just go around for them. Free food. Okay, cut. That sweet spot. There we go.
Nice.
Fully sneak it. And tats. Gold watch. Money. There's so much money everywhere, but we have not found out where to use it. Only they had antibiotics, I'd have been out of here already. This is really their fault. Yeah, we know there's a survivor up here. Keep your eyes peeled, chat.
Get some, motherfucker!
What the fuck?
This is gonna be fun!
That was absolutely terrifying. Whew. Seriously lucky there. You are not kidding. That was insanely lucky. I've used up all my luck for the rest of the run right there. Alright. No. we go. There's still a turret waiting to shoot us in the face. Caring too much. What can we get rid of? Should be a lot of good loot where the guy died, I think. I'll have to go back and look. Scaver's tool. What do we need? Don't really need the beer bottle. We'll hold on to him for now. Okay. St. James Journal. Read all those in a second. I'm glad that wasn't a real IED. Still have not found a turret. Really need you to start using some of your throwables. Look, we'll get there. Anti-venom, doctor's bag, Radex, purified water, bandage, antiseptic. Ooh, where's my antibiotics? Do I have any throwables on me right now? Got these emergency flares, but they're not very good. That's all I've got. Missile, can't take that. Wooden crate's empty. Ooh, duffel bag. 38 rounds. Use them then. Yeah, but those are real bad. They don't do any damage. They don't blow up. At least they seemed bad against the turret I used it on. Maybe I'm just wrong. Wait a minute. Nerfed the loot pretty hard, yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. Suppressed. You. I'm just waiting for that turret to open fire on me. This place was 100% worth coming in for. Even if we don't get antibiotics. Going all the way down now, I suppose, of course. We gotta see whether or not it's there. Okay. Just glad I closed that door behind me. I always close my doors behind me, chat. Okay, here's a missile launcher guy. Okay. Going in circles? Yeah, I just realized that myself. We need to go down over there. What's the easiest way to go over there? Back this way. Hey, I was doing it to confuse the enemy. That's why he came up behind me, and I shot him. Cough, cough. Ooh, okay. There we go. The old double back around tactic. Sure, exactly. He didn't see it coming. Ooh, chat. Okay. I'll make sure I'm in a safe place. I am in combat. I am not in a safe place. It's that damn turret. I know. Fungal purge. Nice. I'd be worth sleeping if you can. Tired am I?
Alright.
I am a little tired.
An example.
I think there's some good good ones upstairs. Kinda wishing this was a weapons workbench, but we'll make this work. Got him. For the health. Ooh, yeah, you're right.
What the hell was that?
Nothing. Chat. Okay, there's still another survivor left here. Don't care about that. Care about any of this. Surprisingly, I expected to find more stuff in the actual doctor's room, but I've not found anything. Yeah, infection this, infection that. I know this is stupid, but I need more leather and I don't have my adhesive. Okay, good to know.
I don't think he would
No.
move it.
Okay, can't get over that. Alright, deep breaths, chat, deep breaths. So intense going through a dungeon with the heartbeat sound the whole time. Amen. Thought I saw movement. Definitely somebody on this level. Maybe not. I know where I'm at now. Let's back up real quick here, chat. We didn't clear this area while we were running through. Don't really care about any of those right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Movement 50 rounds through the door, just to be sure. Check your corners. Clear, not taking the railway spikes. We're heavy. Chat, isn't the area down there heavily irradiated? We don't really want to go into a heavily irradiated area if we're about to go to Beantown. Come on now, don't fail me. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Am I carrying any steel? I am. Drop it. Jump and find out. It's the only way at this point. Dot, dot, dot. I think. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Screw the bottles. Don't need them right now. Buff out water filter. Thank you. Psycho, jet. The Thorazine will be very helpful later. Yeah, I know there's somebody else left alive. I heard them talk.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that guy. That one right there. Where's he at? I agree with that guy's sentiment of what the fuck was that. Am I out of water? Yes, I am. No dirty water. I'm not jumping down there until I find the last survivor. Unless he is down there. Hey, chat, there's another survivor around here. I have to find him or he's going to shoot me. I hate this. He's not in there. Not in here. I'm gonna do a quick re-clear of the upper floor here. Gotta be really close by. It sounded like he was in this area, chat. You're just blind? No, he's not in that room. Tell me it's another guy with another rocket launcher. I'm not seeing him, chat. Guy's elusive. Okay. Well, how about instead of jumping, we take the elevator. Oh no, that's broken. Okay, all the way down. I'm actually going to do it unstealth, so if he is alive, he'll come out. I can see him. Alright. Chad. Chad, he's alive. Chad, he exists. Chad, I hate this. Get on top of something, chat. Quick. Huh. Huh. Be very quiet. Its eyesight's based on movement. psycho buff. I'm sorry. What did that thing just do? Okay, I'm gonna try and get up there, chat. Just stay back. Come on. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want to live. This is fine. I'm safe here. Alright, this is my home. It's fine. Fine. Can't get up here, chat. What? Thanks.
Yeah, but it should be.
Chat. I don't know what happened there. He killed himself. Good old Todd Howard physics. Okay, we need to get rid of some stuff. There's the special. Honestly, eat the melon. Am I carrying anything that I can drop? Ooh. I don't care about this one because I've got this one. There we go. That was insane. Oh, dang it. Insufficient power? You probably walked over the bucket, the most dangerous thing in the Fallout universe. 100%. 100% true. Okay, this is gonna be bad, chat. Do I have anything to help me? Oh yeah, I do. Take some Rad-X. Ooh. We actually survived a Deathclaw, chat. Through no help of our own, but we did. Oh man, that's insane. Okay. We cleared the hospital, chat. We can head home. Which we are going to do. Clear out our inventory. That was insane. Gear upgrade time. Hell yeah. Can you say something that rhymes with eep pockets? Because we're putting that on everything we got. Boil up some water. Still gonna have an infection. You know what? We might try and sleep the infection off. I might save and try and sleep the infection off. Do you find it a little prohibitive to make antibiotics? I wish there was that, like DDA has, I wish there was an option to like cauterize the wound or something. Do something to get rid of infection. Worth looking at the next level of ballistic weave if you can. Also, great idea. These guys just do not quit, do they? Look, I just took on a Deathclaw. I ain't afraid of you guys. Always two that spawn here, right? I think so. Where, oh where? Second one. There's only one. Oh, see? Barely visible. The darkness. Gonna move a bit closer. I'd like to see if I can make a better scope too. Doop 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 doop. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. It should be everything between us and the exit. Okay, about you. Interesting. This scope is pretty good. Not sure you will get better for a while. Yeah, but this is like the small scope, isn't it? You know what? We brought. Did we bring more Nuka-Colas? Did we drink them all? That's great. We'll eat a sweet roll. Oh, we're still over encumbered. Alright, we're almost home. Right over here, chat. Home sweet home. That may have gone much farther than I wanted it to. Yeah, just shimmy in here. Oh, there it is. We're good. Okay. Let's dump some stuff while we're here. Pipe bomb. Gotta bear in mind, let's rip the silencer off this real quick. Interesting. Remember increasing the body time? That might play into the game hitching around Boston. Ooh, you might be right. I might have to drop that a little bit. Where is our 10mm? Is that the only 10mm I have, chat? I think so. Okay. This one's just better. Okay. So we're gonna take the... Yep, just take the suppressor off, I guess. Beautiful. Heavy. Oh, that's why it's better, yeah. By like a pound. Almost 2 pounds. Okay. I don't need that anymore. $556. Yes, we'll look at that while we're here. Go ahead and dump most of this stuff in here. We got a lot of buff out, chat. Might need gun nut too. Yeah, we'll look at that. I just want to clear out my inventory so I can actually hold the weapon. Oh man, look at all those fungal purges, chat. We've got enough stem packs to make one now, chat, so we might be able to make that antibiotic. Wasn't there something weird I needed for the antibiotic, chat? Okay. Weapons. So, we wanted to change... It's a combat rifle into 5.56, right? No, we can change it to a 38 or a 308. So it's not this. Oop, don't need that. Is it... Is it a hunting rifle into a 5.56? Oh, it's the hunting rifle. Okay. The combat rifle. See, I was looking at that and it only gave me options for, so this is the same thing, right? 38 and 308. This one real quick. 38 and 50 cal. This guy. So this is the 5.56. Okay, never mind that. No big deal. Is there... Yeah. It seems like no matter what, this is going to be an automatic, right? Also way too heavy, for sure. Show. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep that on us for now. Okay. So, we did take armor too, chat. Armor workbench. On my way. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, baby. So, we go from pocketed to deep pocketed. Oh, I'm out of leather. Interesting, but why does that look like that didn't change at all, chat? That didn't change at all? That's still only giving me 5 pounds per piece. What? Is there like... It doesn't tell me how much. That's kind of annoying. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but did I go up by 1 pound because of that? I'm gonna check something real quick here, chat. Huh. Yeah, I went up by 1 pound. Interesting. That seems not correct. That would mean each of the pieces gave me like 0.1 extra carrying capacity, which if that's the case, that would be dumb. We go ahead and sleep real quick. So, overtired, infected, and I have insomnia because I'm overtired. Nice. I can make some of the tea though to get rid of insomnia, which is fine. What? Chat? What? Chat, my game's broke. It's a beverage, isn't it? It's mushroom tea. I need 2 blood leaf. Ugh. Chat, my game is rebelling. There's weakness. Not. Make sure. I am thirsty, so let me boil up some water. The game is loving me today. Okay, what? This is a new one, chat. What is killing me? I will try and sleep for a lesser time this time, I guess. I've broken the game. So I was trying to look up deep pocketed and frost. Oh, every time I sleep for 8 hours, I die after 6. Oh, apparently a rad storm blows in and kills me. Cool. Alright, not letting that happen. So, apparently you can take rads if you sleep out at night. That's, kinda sucks. Not doing that. See, this is why... See, it's kind of sucks because, like, there's not much I can do about that, right? Let me try and sleep now. Maybe it'll be fine. You build the radiation removing building thing. I didn't know that was a thing. I have insomnia and still infected. Now me mildly dehydrated. That's a good question. Let me see. I doubt it. No, it doesn't look like it. Unless it's under resources, maybe? Miscellaneous? No, it doesn't look like it. Decontamination arch under miscellaneous. Structures miscellaneous, maybe? They're miscellaneous. Nope, not in there. Power miscellaneous. Doors? Crafting? No, it's not in here. Nope. Alright, well, it's none of those. So, I think we can make the stuff to cure our infection. We've got pretty much everything we need, but we need 2 blood leaf to cure insomnia. Firework launchers to clear out the sky. Fireworks will sort out storms. Yeah, I might have to build that. It's just annoying that it's like, oops, you're not in an interior cell, and there's no way you can know that you were gonna sleep through a storm. Here's a bunch of rads, and then you just gotta reload because, like, obviously no one's gonna play if that happens. Peckish and mildly dehydrated. Okay. Let me drink. Boiled water. Boiled water. Cram. Cooked cram. Alright. How's my sanity looking? I'm at -11. We're doing things, chat. Alright, time to go to Beantown Brewery. Look for some blood leaf along the way. And we will cure our infection after we come back from the brewery. Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Because obviously I just slept for a couple hours and then re-slept and everything was fine. So I don't mind. I like the idea of having to wait out a storm inside a building or something, or like giving you a reason to duck inside the nearest building, i.e. Stalker style. Totally love that. I think it should probably just force your character to wake up right as the storm starts so you can react to it. But, you know, that's base Bethesda, not necessarily on the mod author for that. I'm sure that somebody has a mod for that, right? No rad storms while sleeping, or rad storms awake the character. Something tells me that you're not going to sleep through your pit boy on your arm going tick, 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 or your radiation counter, as it were. Taking a chance sleeping outside is the aftermath of their nuclear attack. That's true, but like, they didn't really put enough interior cells in that you could make your own. You know what I'm saying? Now, sure, I could take over any building without too much of an issue, but then you're running into gameplay issues again where cells that reset will get rid of your stuff if they're not in specific containers. If that wasn't an issue in Fallout, then yeah, I would just take over any single interior cell. I don't necessarily need to craft stuff if it's got a bed already. Is Is that 2 landmines right next to each other? That is. Are we feeling frisky today, chat? Let's do it. Oh man. The people in this brewery don't know what's about to hit them. Okay. Had to recover from that for a second. Haven't we been in... I think we went in the brewery, shot someone and left, right? Isn't there an alternate way into the brewery? That's the main door, right? Isn't there like a tunnel? I don't want to spoil things, but you barely explored parts of Frost, so it's a bit unfair to say there aren't enough inside areas. Touche! I mean, obviously, I'm just going off of what I know from base Fallout. They very well could have added a bunch more of interiors that you can take over, which I totally love and think that that's a great addition. I mean, honestly, oh, fuck. The only reason I stayed at Hangman's Alley is because, like, that's one where I know it's at guaranteed. And it's in the city.
Got it.
Yeah, obviously take everything I say with a grain of salt because, I mean, we're just starting the game. We're moving into mid tier, you know, mid game. Where would you go if a real nuclear winter came about? Where would I go? Great question. Probably military base, or as far underground as I could get. That was a bad shot. I think I missed him, but I'm not 100%. Do. Oh, jeez. Oh, the last one got me. I thought I was gonna get away with that. Not quite. That's fine. We could set at least 2 of these up probably and be okay. No, I don't want to target my own IED. Oop. Is that too close to the other IED? It might be. Probably is. We're gonna take that back. Oh, geez. Okay, good shot. Wasn't really expecting them to make their first shot. So you wouldn't just hang out in the open air, sucking in fall. I mean, you don't know. Maybe. Yeah, but as soon as my rad counter goes tick, 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 I'll run my ass out of there. As per good old 3 Dog. Look, I don't know about you, chat, but I'm an incredibly late sleeper, and the ticking of a rad counter would be more than enough to wake me up. Ain't nobody sneaking up on me while I'm sleeping, I'll tell you that much. Including my wife just trying to come to bed. Come out wherever you are. Hey, how's it going? Ooh! Did a flip. Ah, there you are. Most schmucks don't have rad counters, just sunburn as an indicator. make a homemade rad counter pretty easy, can't you? Oop. Or a rad detector, not counter necessarily. I thought I heard a trip line trip. I did. What is this connected to? Just waiting for like a nuke to go off. Chat, I'm confused. Okay. That one didn't do anything. This one also has nothing attached to it. I'm more confused than scared. I suppose that would be a good way to trip people up, is put fake trip lines, I guess. I guess unless you're using it as its intended purpose, which is to trip. Hey, I'm not getting rads this time. What's up with that? Depends on the type of radiation. If it's hard gamma, a standard radio is going to work pretty well. Beta particles are a bit more complicated. Oh. Retour info. What happens every half an hour? Yeah, I think that's game. Creepy ass monkey. I know this place has got to be filled with booze, right? Lots of bottles, but where's the booze? Bottle, bottle, bottle. Hey, cooking station. No. I don't need that. I will say also Frost has made me, a lot more aware of what I'm picking up and what I'm not. Plastic backpacks, garbage compared to ours. Scissors, weapons, workbench. Do I need to do anything with weapons? I don't think so. Terminal locked. Wint brew recipe. Okay. Coding subroutines on how to make it. Okay. Let's see. Weak. Nope. 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 Possibly. Nope. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. The new rulers. The Quincy group is dead. This place is ours now. Had Frank and Dodry tossed their bodies into the river, I would have preferred to hang them over our walls as a warning, but the group vetoed no. All in all, this is a good setup. We got control over the bridge. Anyone that comes over that's got to pay our price. Plenty of booze here, too, though food will be tougher to come by. Encounter 2. Lookout saw some wanderers heading towards our bridge, so we headed them off. Frank's pissed that I shot first, but it was us or them. No ammo, but they had a couple of cans of food, so not a total waste. Re-election? Frank, that son of a bitch, challenged my authority again. Called for a re-election. The rules are the rules. Can't do jack shit if the group rules against me. Think it's time to do some campaigning. Roth entry 1. Alright, so the group has voted me in as the new ruler. Lookout wants to be documenting our history on this terminal, so I'm going to go and start prefacing these entries with Roth for role of Frank. The next ruler comes, they can change their entry titles to fit appropriately. Still need to go through the rename of all of Nick's entries, Ron, though I'm tempted to just delete them all. Pretty clever idea, though. I might want to promote Lookout to my second command. As for Nick, we've banished him from across the river. I don't want this to be a precedent, but he was trying to blackmail the group, threatening to hang them over the walls or something. I see a bright future here. I want to try to get back the contact with the Alliance or the Federation. Maybe we can make this place a way station for scabbers. Well, he sounds like a cool guy. Maybe he shouldn't have shot me as soon as I walked in this building. Because now he did. 12 experience per trap. I'm okay with that. Okay. So we've got a dick doll back at the base. Perfect. Because we are going to be drinking so much alcohol. How much can I pick up right now? A lot. Cool. Pilsner, 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 Pilsner. We'll be taking this all back to base and drinking it up. These are just bottles, Oh, sorry. I will. Oh wait, no, I need leather. Yoink. I was gonna leave them to it, chat, but you know. Oh, hey, chem station. Oh. I should. The mushroom tea is not too bad to make. What about the antiseptic? Antibiotic, sorry. Yeah, we've got everything now, so we can make them once we bring all that stuff somewhere. Pick up all I can here. Bottles, 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 bottles. I have more bottles than I know what to do with, chat. These are all just bottles, right? Yeah, they don't seem to have alcohol in them. Well, that's one way to go out. Kind of expected more alcohol here. To be fair, must be another room or something. Because there's no way that it's just that handful of alcohol bottles. Keep forgetting to bring my little hat with the light on it around with me. If I can see stuff. Already came in here, right? Yep. Sure, these guys drink a lot, but there's got to be some left, right? Nice. I'm hoping to drink enough alcohol to bring my sanity all the way back up, chat. That's what we're going for out of this. Right now, we are at, I believe, negative 11? Negative 19. Almost negative 20. And how many do we have? 13, 14, 15. Not even quite enough to bring us out of the negatives. You know, there's got to be more around. They're hiding them from me. You have missed rooms. That's what I thought. That's what I'm going to look around for. Oh, wait. Stout. Yeah, see? I knew there's some more. We may end up just having to pick up every bottle we possibly can, chat. Dropping bottles later. I'm already sitting at 114. I want the next person to come in here after me to be very confused. That's what I want. Stout. You can't actually tell the difference a little bit. I sound like a rad roach. There's a nice puddle right outside for getting dirty water. Ooh, yeah, I can come in here and boil it up. Dirty water weighs more than just the bottle, though, I think, right? Yeah, it does. Went brew. Boiled water is 3 dirty though. Oh, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Like, okay, just making sure. That's funny. A little jump there. We could have been friends, chat. Jet fuel? Got it.
That's it.
Oh my god. That's the king of all rad roaches right there. You want data? Full year capital spending is now estimated to be increased over the previous year thanks to the budget tightening and the lack of quality control in the product, including an increase in water to the wort ratio. Brand management has also announced a marketing push in Bunker Hill Brew to lower income markets, which we all know spend a large percentage of disposable income on beer and malted beverages. Gross margins are speculated to increase well into 2078. Ha! Joke's on them. There was no 2078. Everything blew up. I was expecting more bottles here. Guess not. That, is that all of it, chat? Give one final sweep of this area. Look for some more alcohol. RNG was unfair to you. Yeah. Did not get much alcohol from here. That's cute. I like the teddy bears set up around. I mean, I'm sure I could go through each one of these bottles and stuff and find maybe a couple of them that are still alcohol. But I'm not about to do that. I ain't got time for that. We will just roll out and head back to town, chat. Must have got like 20, not too bad. Yeah. 2, 3, 16, 20. Yeah, almost exactly 20. Might be 1 or 2 more hiding around, but oh, should be enough to at least make me not insane anymore. Yeah, we'll just walk on back to Hangman's Alley. We did need blood flower, right? Let's while we're out here in the actual wastes again for once, take a look around. Actually don't remember what blood flower looks like. Rain fungus, always good to have. Apparently we need that for making fungal moonshine, which is great. Blood flowers grow by rivers, right? I might need to head farther towards the river. Oh, that's just unlucky. And then somebody put his leg in that box. That's unlucky. That was a good loading screen. Do you remember your first kill? Do you remember your last? Makes you think insanity would be a problem in the apocalypse if you're doing in like 10 people a day. It's true. I mean, say what you want about The Walking Dead. They did have a very interesting, the whole 3 questions. How many zombies have you killed? How many people have you killed and why? Because, yeah, the post-apocalypse, what is stopping you from killing people besides your own sanity? Not finding any blood flower here. Oh, there we go. 1. I think I just needed 2, right, chat? Might grab a couple just in case. May I ask, do I remember my character's first kill? Honestly, no. Chaos Junction ahead. Yeah, I don't plan on going that close to it. Just looking for some flowers. And then we're heading back. I got 2. I think it was 2, right? I could probably head back and be okay. I would feel safer if I got 1 more, though. I could make 2 doses of that stupid Somniac cure. Oop. Now let's not fall into the water game. Yo. Good old Skyrim in it. My weight at? Exactly what it should be. I might drop a couple bottles if I find another flower. One more quick look around the sightline. Or the coastline sightline. Where did that come from? Oh! Oh no. Not again. Why? Why modded? Okay. This is fine. There's no way I'm getting more flowers. Okay, let's get back on the bridge. It's okay. Make it home. This isn't so bad. Wait, am I going the right way? I'm not. Oh my gosh. Rad storm's moving. Oh, you suck. Well, I guess I know where I'm spending the night. Because that ain't happening. I'm sure there's a bed in here I can use. Trying to give me reverse controls with the rad storm coming in. Okay. It's the up and down that's the worst, chat. The left and right's not too bad. Okay. Okay, we're not staying on that one. You look drunk. You're drunk. I don't even drink the alcohol yet. Okay. Okay. I'm getting better. Oh boy, would you look at the time. Well, not to cheat you out of your reverse there, modded, but I think that's gonna have to be the end of the stream, as I have to get off here and make dinner. Thanks everybody so much for hanging out today. Machiavelli 3, thanks for hanging out. I will not be streaming tomorrow, as I am going to the zoo with my wife and some of her friends and their kids. So, you have a great tomorrow, great Wednesday, and I will see y'all Thursday. Probably for more Frost, let's be fair. I'm having a great time with this. So, everybody have a great evening. Bye, friends.